Coming up on ScareCenter, we'll see Ghostface in action, kung fu fighting, and a mutant house cat. Welcome to ScareCenter. I'm Griff Robodanger here with my broadcast partner, Tyracula.
And we've got some incredible horror action on tap for this show.
We start off with action from Woodsboro, California, as masked maniac Ghostface takes on high school student Tatum Riley. The competitors lock up, and Tatum fumbles the brewskis.
The ref should really call for a party foul here.
Ghostface with the knife, slashes the arm, Ghosty taking an early lead as Tatum stumbles into the lawn chair. Ghostface on the move, but takes a freezer door to the kisser. Ghostface is down. Could this be Tatum's moment? Tatum heads for the door, but she's denied as Ghostface is back on his feet. Tatum with a flurry of beer bottles right to the ghosticles. She throws again, right in the Ghostface. Ghostface rushes in for the attack. Tatum counters with a judo flip. She seems to be headed for the doggy door. Is this the play you want to make at this stage of the game?
Absolutely not. That door was clearly designed for a small to medium-sized dog, like a Cocker Spaniel or a Pomeranian. She is neither of those things, Griff.
Ghostface back to his feet. Tatum still struggling to work her way through the doggy door. Ghostface with a big play. Things are not looking good for Tatum. And there it is, a crushing defeat for Tatum as her season hangs in jeopardy. Tyracula, break down what went wrong for Tatum here.
Well, Griff, she clearly forgot to factor her boobs into the equation. There was simply no room to fit the rest of her body through. Keep in mind, most dogs, even larger dogs like German Shepherds, they typically don't have big boobs.
Very true. We move on to action from spring break capital Fort Lauderdale, where a mutated house cat is facing off against scientists. We join the action in progress as Kitty makes a run for it. Hazmat team in hot pursuit. Kitty seems to be cornered. Things aren't looking good for her chances. Hazmat Silver with the tranquilizer gun. He's gonna try for a quick KO to end this one early. Mutant Cat is out of options, and Hazmat Silver lands the shot. Unbelievable. He just needs to get Kitty into the box and this one's over, folks. But wait, Kitty isn't out yet. She seems to be hacking up a sentient hairball. Hairball creature turns things around, taking out the entire Hazmat team. Mutant Cat slips past the defense and makes a run for the parking garage. A view of the action from our patented Kitty Cam, but scientists cut off Kitty's escape attempt. Mutant Cat has nowhere to run as Team Science forms a perimeter. Scientists bringing out the heavy artillery, but Mutant Cat with the quick moves. And once again going for that mutant hairball creature attack that was so effective earlier. Security guard down for the count. Face eaten by Pussycat. Scientist takes a shot, but it's no good. Mutant Cat on the move. Things falling apart for Team Science in the last stage of the game. And now Kitty on the attack. Scientist is in trouble. Let's see that one again in slow motion.
The scientist leaves himself open and Kitty pounces on the opportunity. Meowch.
The big story here. Team Science throwing away a huge early lead as Mutant Cat walks away with the W. Next up, the Sunnyvale Mental Institution, where deranged patient Mike is about to take on the Sunnyvale staff. The orderly makes his move, but Mike cuts him off. They grapple, but Mike writes him off with a pencil attack. Mike thinks about his next move and goes for a drive right past the orderly. Security guard on the move. As Mike exits the facility, Mike with a wrist lock, a right hook, the hat goes flying. Quick jab, body blow, and Shoryuken! The guard ragdolled over the edge. A hard landing as Mike maneuvers past him, the guard helpless to stop him. Mike, nimble as a cat, ballet kicks the driver right in the kisser, papers go flying everywhere, and Mike easily wins this one. The Sunnyvale staff were no match for Mike's fighting skills.
No doubt, Griff. Let's look at the replay. Mike's uppercut is generating so much force, he doesn't even need to make contact with the security guard's face to send him flying over the railing. Look at the way Mike gracefully glides across the hood of the car to deliver this phantom kick. That handful of papers never stood a chance.
Moving on to action from Midvale, California, where we have a graduation day showdown between Kevin, a psychotic high school athlete who dug up his dead girlfriend, and Anne, an officer in the US Navy and sister of the dead girl. The action kicks off with a shove, but Kevin came to fight. Unusual knife attack, easily dodged by Anne. Anne tags into her sibling, dead sister with the assist, sending Kevin crashing out of bounds. Anne sees an opening, looking to put this one away early, but Kevin is back up. Dead sister looks to be out of action. She'll be no help to Anne going forward. Anne makes a run for it. For someone with military training, her running game is quite ridiculous.
It's as if all her limbs have been shot up with Novocaine, Griff. I've never seen anything quite like it.
She makes her way to the track like a drunken sailor, almost getting caught up in that easily avoidable hurdle. She decides to take a seat. What do you make of this play?
She seems to be attempting some sort of telepathic mutant ability, but I don't believe she's one of the X-Men, so I doubt this will be very effective.
Clearly not, as she doesn't see Kevin coming in for the kill. Anne's military reflexes kick in and she's back to her feet. Kevin with the pooping taunt. And the knife lunge, but Anne with the parry into the kung fu kick. A palm strike knocks Kevin on his keister. Anne heads for higher ground. Scratch that, she's going under the bleachers. Kevin back to his feet, retakes possession of the knife. Anne with the mad dash, but once again forgets how to run. Kevin takes advantage of Anne's two left feet. A wild swing and a miss. Anne with the move around the posts. Kevin with the lunge, but it's no good. He fumbles the knife. Anne using the fence to keep Kevin at bay, but he powers through. Anne takes a hard fall into some beanbags. Kevin with an unconventional headlock. A shove and they're both back on their feet. Anne with the modified crane kick to the nuts and a quick shove. Let's see the instant replay. You simply can't go wrong with a kick to the testicles.
I beg to differ.
Back to live action, Kevin shakes off his sack injury and is in hot pursuit, but Anne with the slow-moving door attack. Kevin back up with the knife, but Anne with the judo wristlock shove, sending Kevin right into the knife-filled corpse. Kevin reaches for his boobs, but it's too little, too late. Game over for Kevin as Anne picks up the upset victory. Tyracula, break down this move for us.
Well, it's obvious her intention was to fully remove the arm from his body. But when that didn't happen, she was forced to improvise. Stupid, but effective.
That will do it for this episode of ScareCenter.
Thanks for watching.
And until next time, later, Danger Seekers.